Okay, now we're good. Whew. This is why we test stuff. Let me make sure it's actually going through on, okay, now we're good. There we go. Oof. Yeah. This, ooh, I don't know why I had to reset my audio stuff. That was odd. Probably should have checked that beforehand, but whatever. Oh, hey, DevLink. Yep, it's time for some more Elden Ring. I've been meaning to get around to it for a while now, or at least streaming it. I have been playing it a little bit here and there. But with patch 1.06, global invasions are a thing, which, like, it helps the game so much. One of the issues it had was that the map is so large it's hard to get actually random invasions. But now that you invade everywhere with a single, like, button press, it works fantastically. Anyway, so today we will be invading on this strength build that I made, like, themed around a Highlander. So the stats are there on the right, so it's level 90 with 51 vigor, 10 mind, then you can just see the rest of the stats. And as far as equipment goes, I have a heavy claymore, Lordsorn straight sword, a jar cannon, which might not be the best, might not be the most, like, time appropriate weapon, but this is such a fun thing to use in invasions that I'm just kind of using it anyway. And then other than that, just a shield for parrying, and then here's my fashion. And then the talismans are, again, primarily for invading, so I have this to make me look human, or like as a host in enemy worlds. And that's important so I can actually hide, because it turns out this is much harder to spot than if I was glowing red. So, yeah. Then this just makes me fully invisible if I'm crouching, just hiding away essentially. Then counter damage and just be able to hold everything, because turns out this cannon is kind of heavy. So without further ado, let's invade. And let me double check. Actually, I should close out of stuff, because I think I'm dropping a few frames. Exit that. Let me double check. It's actually, like, working properly. Oh yeah, I've been making some good progress on the SMP as well. Like, I think right now I'm set up to kill the Wither, and like, I've done a bit of farming off stream, which takes time, but it needs to be done. Okay, yeah, frames look good now. Don't know why my player on my other monitor is so bad. On my phone it looks fine. I'm just gonna pause that for now. And now we have an invasion. So I might try and squeeze in a Minecraft stream tomorrow. Just because I have been good to go for, like, I guess another streaming session for like a week now. It's just been a matter of actually getting around to doing it. Oh, that's another thing I need to do, is unlock more of these dungeons for invasions. This is unfortunate, but I think I have to use a lantern. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've never really watched much Legend of Zelda. So they haven't been this way yet.
Hey!
Where are they? It must be up here, right? Oh, that man does not have HP. Okay, so this is another thing I like doing. If I get him with an arrow steam bolt, it might just one-shot him. I love this thing so much. unfortunate. Ooh, I'm not in a good spot. Where are any of these people's HP? Ooh, that might hurt. Ooh, that hurts. I meant to roll there. It's fine. Okay, there's some enemies in here which should give us some cover. There we go. Let's pop this. There we go. Let's take out the other phantom. Gotta watch out for our madness bar. And that's GG. There we go. Oh, I mean, yeah, it is a little... Oh, I forgot to switch back to Spear Talisman. It is a little bit unfair to, like, have it be 3v1, but the way PvP is set up in Souls games is, like, it's an invasion. I'm essentially just there as, like, a mini-boss for the people playing through the game regularly. So it should be... Like, I should be at a disadvantage, essentially, is the way I see it anyway. And then I have played Legend of Zelda, like, growing up, but that was, like, on Game Boy Advance, even, if I remember correctly. Or was it even Game Boy Advance, or was it just Game Boy? One of those, but it's been quite a long time. And then I'm playing on PC currently. But yeah, like, I think it makes sense for invaders to be at a disadvantage, whether that be outnumbered or just host. Because, like, you have to think about it as well. As the invader, I can use the environment to my advantage. So, like, right there I retreated to PvE, and then all of a sudden I wasn't completely outnumbered. Granted, random enemies aren't as good as a player typically, but I think the balance works out relatively well. This game is a little bit more in the host favor, I find. Just because it's a 4-player cap and 3 of those can be co-op. Which makes it 3v1 for the invader. I kind of like Dark Souls 3 approach where, oh, this might be a crash or just frozen. We'll see. I'll give it a minute or so. Multiple 3D Zelda games, but I'm working on all the 2D games right now. Yeah, the one I played way back when would have been 2D. I've been thinking about getting a Switch just to play like all the Nintendo exclusives, but I'm just trying to think how often would I actually play it. I mean, it'd probably still be worth the money, to be fair. But I haven't gotten a console in, like, the last console I played was PlayStation 3. It's just been PC since then. Oh yeah. If it's a 2D game, I feel if it's an older 2D game, those are probably generally more difficult. They went to the boss. Rip. Not necessarily that they've made games easier over time, it's just more accessible, I suppose would be a good way to look at it. To where if you want to make it easier, there's all the resources to do that. But the base game itself still can be quite challenging. And then I'm just spamming the invasion items because it, like, manually resets the invasion timer. If I weren't to do this, it would only attempt an invasion every 30 seconds or so. So that's why I'm just kind of spamming it. Which I don't know why they don't just manually update it to not have to do this. Because they could have it every 5 seconds or so and it would work out to roughly the same timing. with a lot less effort. Usually level 90 invasions are pretty quick, but I guess this one's taking a bit. Oh, there we go. Just have to talk about it. Oh yeah, there's definitely plenty of good games on the Switch to, like, for it to be a justifiable purchase. I'm just, because like the way I typically play games is I pick up a game and then I play that game a ton. Let's just throw on the lantern to have better visibility for a little bit. I think it would be back up this way, right? But yeah, like I typically play games by, I pick up a game and then I play that game to death, which can be like thousands of hours. Okay, let's just do this quickly. Oh shit, they dodged me. Okay, let's go back to Sphere. I can't see anything. Which, they can't see anything either. Ah, I hit the wall. You know what, let's just go for it. Oh, other guy disconnected. You know what, just for both of our sakes, I'm just gonna use a lantern. Oh, that guy did not have HP. Oh, I like that he's being so aggressive. Makes it a lot more interesting. I feel like that skeleton must be desynced for me because he's been, yeah, it did die. That is overly aggressive. I need to be careful here because there is another phantom here. Oh shit, speaking of. I also have to watch out for the Ash of War. He doesn't have HP, good to know. Let's pop this quickly. Oh, I might be dead here. Okay, he doesn't have all the multiplicative buffs. Okay, let's back up a bit. Get him separated. Ooh. That's bad roll on my part. Not dead yet. Oh shit, I already used that. That could have been bad on my end. Ooh, two. This is not looking good for little old me. I really needed to get that roll catch. Not dead yet. Oh, still not dead. Not dead. Oh, still not dead. Sorry, I'm not really looking at chat much right now. Oop, this is a skill. Good job. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I'm surprised I was able to bring that back. Now we just have to find that host again. There's his bubble gone. He's gonna go for a running attack probably. Yeah, bad trade on my part there. I have to be careful here because he does have the damage to like two-shot me. I'll take that trade. I wonder if he's out of heals. I keep slightly outspacing it. A weapon has more range than you would think it would, looking at its reach. Yes, I got the backstab off. I like when that happens. Need to watch my stamina more carefully. Oh, I'm out of heals. That's not good. I'm really liking those backstabs. Not quite enough range there. Oh, unfortunate. Good fight. That was a really fun invasion, even though we lost it. I need to get better at claymore roll catching. Okay, now let's catch up on chat. Yeah, I think that's a relatively common way to play games. Once you like pick up a game, you kind of focus on that one until you're done with it. Like I'll usually do that, maybe cycling between 2 or 3 games, give or take. Yeah, definitely, you don't want to rush through a game ever, because you just kind of spoil the potential experience if you do that. Oh yeah, the Great Runes, and I don't think you can see the specific Great Rune another player has. You just see that they have a rune arc active. Oh, and they went into the Rykard boss fight. Rip. Yeah, that was definitely a close invasion. Like, I don't mind losing invasions just as long as it was an actually, like, fun encounter. Like, a fun and interesting encounter is more important than a win. Because if you win, you get, a remedy, a rune arc, and some runes, which none of those have any actual value in invasions. Or as an invader, anyway. Yeah, Rykard's a snake guy. It's an interesting fight in the sense that, I mean, it is a gimmick boss because you just use the Serpent Hunter Spear. Is he paying attention? Seems like it, yeah. Eee, that's not a good trade for me. I'm dead. Now that's the better Ash of War to use on a Claymore because it true combos into the R2. I was just too aggressive there for someone I knew had Storm Stomp. And what I should do is I should get a friend to drop me another Claymore so I have that hard swap for actual, like, dueling. Because Quick Step isn't the best Ash of War for dueling because it's more or less just a slight mobility buff. It's good for invasions because mobility is more important there, but it's not too important for dueling per se. And to have that mobility buff, I'm giving up a ton of offensive power. Yeah, Fire Giant's another one of those bosses where it's just a huge health pool if you get there not even relatively early. It's just a huge health pool for the equipment you have at that point. And he does a ton of damage too, which just makes it all the more difficult. Oh, they went in. That is one problem with global invasions, because it unlocks literally every area. It also does the tiny areas where most people will just go to the boss shortly after, like they're open to invasions anyway. So you get a lot more of that, where it's Host of Embers. No, that's Dark Souls 3. Whatever it is in this game, challenge the area boss or whatever the message is. Which, again, is a small thing to deal with if you can invade literally everywhere, which was a fantastic mod available for the other Souls games on PC. Which, speaking of, that was like right when the servers went down for Dark Souls 1 through 3 on PC. Was like a few days after that mod got released for Dark Souls Remastered. Which is a shame. Okay, we have a bleed build here. Gotta watch out. Oh yeah, like, I am giving up quite a lot by... Oh, misspaced that a little bit. I'm just gonna pop one of these. Don't mind me. I needed a little bit more poise. Yeah, watch out for my stamina. Ooh, gotta watch out for that ledge too. Let's do this to get our poise up. He's also doing fire damage with that weapon, so I'll heal off him. I do have to watch out for blood loss though. Oh, there we go. Good fight. But at least for me, as fun as it is to run up and one-shot people with some Ash of War's confirmed combo, I enjoy more like back and forth fights, even if it tends to last longer. And that type of playstyle is not the best for invasions, where if it's 3v1 you really want to pick off people as quickly as possible. I just find that running up one-shotting the host with a combo and then the invasion's done, doing that repeatedly just gets old a bit fast. So even though it's not the best, I find the shenanigans I can pull off with quickstep, like those backstabs I did in that one invasion with, so I'm locked on, I quickstep to the side, it rotates me around for a backstab. That type of stuff is more enjoyable for me to do, even though it's not as effective as just Ash of War spamming for one-shots. Like, if I wanted to win invasions, I would just do some jump attack build with Royal Knight's Resolve and do like 2k damage at level 60, or whatever it would be. Okay, sounds good, Devlink. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, this is a perfect area for cannon shenanigans. Don't mind me. Oh my god, he's alive. He's alive. Can they even get back up here? I'm actually not too sure. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Kyle. I'm actually kind of surprised those note of alerts actually were. Oh, the Phantom died. That's funny. Where did this guy go? Oh, he's over here now. Interesting. Oh, there he is. Oh shit, it just barely missed. Oop. Oh, he's going. But where is he going? Oh, there he is. How did I hit that? I don't agree with that necessarily. not too far away. I think lightning is still fine from that distance, but maybe not the explosion. Oh, he was not paying attention to the big duder and got killed by him. I think he died, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that guy, you don't want to mess around with the big dudes, because they do damage. And the way the map is laid out, your camera will naturally pan down as you're going down that branch. So unless you're paying really close attention to your environment, first playthrough, that guy's gonna get you every time. Even on like following playthroughs, because it's really easy to just underestimate that guy. Because all the other enemies, they're like constantly attacking you, but they don't do that much damage, so you kind of fall into the habit of ignoring them. And then the one does a lot of damage. And I think the medium-sized ones do as well. I just find they don't get their like doot attack off very often. This invasion might be bad, but we'll see. How am I doing on arrows? Or I guess bolts, technically. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I also had a friend drop a lot of Lord runes, so I can just pop that and buy more if we need it. I also need to get in the habit of actually using the straight sword more, because this can roll catch, I mean, at least for me, a lot more consistently. Okay, it did fail. So that's I've never encountered that, like, invasion, I guess almost bug before global invasions, but is what it is, I suppose. And again, like, all these oddities with global invasion implementation are totally worth it, just because of how good global invasions are for this game's, like, online health. I think they're fighting... Okay, I should just manually aim this. Oh. Not the host. Yeah. Yay, we did it. That's another thing that happens way too often with invasions. The host just dies to PvE before you really have an impact on it. Which, for somebody who's played a lot of Souls games, that always feels so bad when you die to PvE with the invader just standing off to the side watching. It's like, wish they didn't see that, but whatever. Well, that's another thing I need to practice more, reverse quick-stepping. So you quick-step backwards, but you unlock, which causes you to pivot mid-quick-step, which makes you back-step, or quick-step backwards forwards. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop this and run in. Because with all the... Oh, that guy didn't have health. Hey, it was a host, yay. Also, the physic tiers I have right now are heal off magic and then increased poise for a bit. And the reason I'm using those is because I have like half the build, or half the talismans dedicated to stealth. I can't use a 3-minute physic buff because those effects show through the concealing veil. So that's why I'm using the 2 physic tiers that are like 10 to 15 second durations instead of 3-minute. So if I fail the ambush with the physic buff, I can still run away, reset, and hopefully pick off a phantom with the cannon. I mean, that's the idea anyway. And I actually converted this build from a Dex version a few days ago, where I would use a black bow and a similar stealth setup. I think they're fighting the boss, right? I'm 90% sure they're fighting the boss. I mean, yeah, there's no way they aren't. Or are they like... Is there like a weird path this way? No, they're fighting the boss. I guess I may as well run down this way anyway, in case they aren't. But it sounds like they're fighting the boss, yeah. That's another odd thing that can happen. And I think I just wait for them to either win or die here. So is the audio balance good? I feel like the in-game music might be a little bit loud for invasions. Yeah, that's probably good. Wait, I'm confused now, because if they were fighting the boss, how would it stop combat? Oh yeah, I did it. I'm very good at this game, clearly. I wonder if they were trying some weird skip thing, maybe. I'm not entirely... I know a few of those got patched out. I'm not sure if they all did. Oh, welcome back, Devlink. Just invaded somebody already fighting the boss, but I was in their world still somehow, but is what it is, I suppose. Oh, I don't want to do nearby invasions. Not that there's anything wrong with invading Liurnia, it's just... I really like the variety of invading anywhere. Oh shit, that's good. I mean, it should be like 8 seconds or so, I think. Let me pull up the stream on another tab, because I can't do advanced stats on Opal. I play on PC, if that's what you mean to type. Opal. Oh, let's turn that off. Actually, I need to keep it going. Stats for nerds. Yeah, about 8 seconds, which is standard for, but no worries. Yeah, 8 seconds is standard for like 1440p streaming. If I do ultra low latency at 1080p, I can get it down to 2 seconds, but I feel like the quality drop off on YouTube's just not worth it. Especially for a game like Elden Ring, where it's a lot of, I guess, it's like downtime interrupted by the actual, like action, because I can't really be reading chat mid-invasion. Oh, they might already be fighting the dragon. Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, oh, rip. Yeah, I did it. Kind of. So if you look at the stream player under, like if the red circle by live isn't red, you're not caught up to the live thing. So I think if you're not at live, it can be larger than that. I guess it also depends on where you are, because the 8 seconds would be my latency to the server. So if you have more latency between you and the server, then it could be larger than 8 seconds. And I think stream delay would be the same thing as latency. Either way, like anything lower than like 15 seconds or so is good enough, I think. Because especially when processing 1440p video, you can't really do, like, that's a lot to process very quickly for shorter latency. I think I want to say the other day I did see a stream at 1440p using ultra low latency, but it outright says it's not supported when you try and do that, so I'm not sure what they were doing. Maybe they had like a beta. Why are they up there? Okay, I can get up there relatively easily. Okay, so I know I didn't see that message as soon as you typed it. So, I mean, after this invasion, then type and I'll let you know, because I can't really focus purely on chat during an invasion. But yeah, that's another good way to test delay, because it kind of goes both ways at that point. Are they fighting Vike? They may be. Oh, nope, that is a Red Invader. Interesting. Is it a 2v2 then, and I just took a while to show up? I don't see another invader. Interesting fight. Is he just running? That's kind of funny. Oh, he just ran back to start spamming lightning stake. That's pretty good. I always find watching... Oh, that combos, that's interesting. Storm Stomp into Curve Greatsword R2. I'm very tempted to just pick them off, because after all it is a random invasion, but... I find fighting with randoms to be sometimes more trouble than it's worth. Oh, he has iframes during that. That's funny. He's just gonna Storm Stomp. Oh, he was ganking, okay. There's Storm Stomp. Oh, I don't know why I charged that. I'll take that trade. Away I go. Bye. Oh god, that's damage. Ooh, I have bike on my side now. Interesting. I have one more heal. Like, what are you doing, you madman? That's probably not worth the damage there. Like, why? Why would you do that? I know it's an NPC, but still. Good fight. That's kind of funny, though. Why is he an NPC just ignoring him? Oh, don't die to Vike. That's funny. You see, the NPC knows how to do it properly. Just kill everybody. It's an invasion, why wait for stuff to play out? Almost got the summon there a few times. Just I missed a few roll catches. I stayed crouched when I should have just crouched to get stamina back to sprint forward. Is what it is, though. Okay, so I'm gonna look out here first, because I might be able to get a cannon shot off. Okay, yeah, they're like right up here. I'm trying to get a gauge on if they're in the building or not. Oh, they're like right there. Oh, they're in the... Oh shoot, they're in front of me now. Whoops. Oh god. Never be aggressive there. I think dragon breaths are very difficult to deal with now. And even before, oh, there was another guy just waiting up there too. Because if they use them properly and just hold in the, like hold down the input and it just keeps going, you just kind of get melted. Because it causes so much poise damage that if you don't interrupt them before you get interrupted, you just get stun locked. Yeah, I did get wrecked there. Because I'm pretty sure the other guy, I'm not sure if it was Rivers of Blood or... RL 90 is just rune level 90, so it's just saying what level the character is. So relatively high level, but not meta PvP. Which is by design, so I get some random invasions still, because as much fun as fighting people like on proper optimized PvP builds hosting is, I also find that gets kind of boring. Like, I like variety in these games. Why can't I go that way? Oh, there's an illusory wall they haven't been through yet. That's kind of funny. Wait, no, I have to go this way, though. I wonder if I can reposition with a Phantom Finger. And if not, I just have to wait for him to make progress in the dungeon. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's what is there, because I think this is Sealed Cave. Which has a lot of... Okay, yeah, I'm behind him now. Perfect. Oh boy, they're on the elevator. Does this one have a path I can jump down? Do I have to jump over? I'm not going to take that. It'd be stealthier, but I don't trust myself with gravity. I hate when it just barely misses like that. I had to go for it. Oh, he actually has HP. I should heal up as well. No reason to risk it. Oh, I'm down here now. Oh, I can't quick step out of stun. The more you know. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, unfortunate for me. Oh. I love setup parrying so much. It doesn't work on most people, or not most people, but a lot of people. And good fight. Also, this shield is not the best for setup parrying because it has, well, 26% physical chip. Which, I mean, considering how much damage stuff does in this game, is a lot of chip damage to eat. But it's enough. I'm like, most of this build's equipment is purely fashion based, because a greatsword with 25 poise is not quite enough. Because if somebody two-hands even a light weapon like a rapier, it will stun me out of my hyper armor, which is very unfortunate. Which I really, against a light weapon like that, I would probably... If I really wanted to try hard and win, I would just switch to like a halberd or something, but I typically don't care enough to hard swap stuff just to get an invasion win. Oh, and they went to the fight, or boss fight. Another thing I could do is put like Storm Stomp on this. Actually, I'm not sure if Ashes of... I imagine Ashes of War have unique hyper armor modifiers. The way poise and hyper armor work in this game are very odd, to where poise is considered in hyper armor, but if you do a hyper armored attack, it halves your poise and then adds a flat value based on the weapon you're using. So like for a greatsword, it would have my poise to probably 12. I'm not sure if it rounds up or down, but ultimately it doesn't matter too much in this case. But then it adds 30. A one-handed rapier would do 41, so I can poise through that. But if they two-hand it, it does 45, which means I would need 30 poise to hyper armor trade a rapier with a greatsword attack. Oh god, it's a party. They're fighting the lion thing right now. Oh, that's an unfortunate swap. I'm just gonna pop this now. I need stamina. Oh, they don't do any magic damage. Okay, high frame. Oh, good block on that guy's part. I'll take that trade. Ooh, I didn't have stamina to roll there. Oh shit, should not have gone for a trade there. He's using a heavy thrusting sword which does crazy counter damage. I should have done like a quick step, like side attack to hopefully do like a dead... Actually, I don't know if dead angling is a thing in this game. I doubt it is. So like a pseudo dead angle where it's literally just me attacking behind them instead of like a Dark Souls 1 original edition dead angle. Oh, that's another thing I probably should get. Something to deal with shields. I'm not sure if Scythe or the Militia Shottle, whatever that weapon would be called, would be better for a strength build. Because I'm pretty sure the Grave Scythe is a strength weapon, ideally. And I think those do like 40 to 60% shield pierce. That's a wizard. My controller sensitivity is not great for aiming like that. That's fine. I didn't know that. I think I'm about to take a lot of damage in a few seconds. Why does this guy have 600 HP? Excuse me? If the melee guy with the Ultra Great had... I don't know why I'm going for a cannon kill. It's very unnecessary. Actually, I have poise right now. That's pretty good. Ooh. Where are they? Oh, they might be up there at the boss already. Yep, rip. Oof. You hate to see it. Oh, I need to get in the habit of switching off the cannon as I invade because I don't want them to see I have the cannon. I want to turn invisible first, pull out the cannon, and then have a fun time. I love this game so much. I wonder if they're like right around the corner. That's pretty good. Oh, that went right between their legs. Feels bad. They're like right around the corner as well. This is gonna hurt. That's a lot of frostbite. Yeah, I'm dead. Rip. Oh, okay, they didn't die. That would have been pretty funny. Those explodey guys can do a ton of damage. Another boss enter. Rip. I'm just gonna take this off to make it less confusing for this guy. If I see any dishonor, I shoot. Either one of them. I'm actually surprised I'm still locked on all the way over here. Not gonna lie. Okay, so they've each healed one time. And I punish the host for healing, not the other invader. Yay, they did it. Yay. The reason I don't just jump in and start ganking in those type of scenarios is like whenever it's a relatively matched, like evenly matched fight, it just makes it go too quickly. In those cases, I'd prefer either I get ganked and they kill the invader, they summon again, I get ganked, whatever. Or I just fight them after. do an attack. Well, you're gonna die a death blight, guy. You gotta be careful. I didn't want to do a backstab there. The host running away as soon as they pull out the cannon, that's pretty good. Oh, my resistance is awful on this build. I need one of the interest in Ash of Warchoice. Ah, I almost got it. I just needed to wait for an attack there. Oh shit, actually had stuff to do. Oh shit, he got the backstab off. Wait, does he have FP regen on backstab? That is an interesting talisman choice, if that is what it was. Good fight. Oh, I don't want to be a blue. No, stop that. Oh, bad spawn. How? I'm just gonna use a Phantom Finger. I feel like they're... Oh, they might be about to challenge the boss if they're at, like, the elevator leading up to it. Not entirely sure. Hopefully I interrupt them. Like, spawn in a spot where it allows me to. We shall see, though. Maybe, if this goes through. I wouldn't be surprised if they already went into the boss while I was in a load screen. That'd be unfortunate. Oh, I'm back here. That's even more unfortunate. Rip. They're probably... Actually, these might be at the side of Grace. We'll see. Oh, they're... Are they fighting the giant hand? Oh, boy. Ah, I think I would have missed that shot anyway, to be fair. I honestly might not need to do anything here. Also, I'm not oh, well. EVEOP? Feels like the invasion speed picked up quite a bit, which is nice. I guess it makes sense because North America dinner time kind of past that now. Well, kind of. Okay, oh, they're up there. Oh shit, you blocked that with a halberd. Nice. I'm gonna pop this, that's a caster. Oh, I'm lucky I have... Okay. Don't like to see that. I should go... Oh, never mind, I'm dead. I should have went forward more. Actually, no, that's an elevator. Because they had all the PvE this way cleared. So it's just kind of an awkward space to fight, because I couldn't really move around him very well. Rip. What's up with these random long load times? I feel like this entire game's netcode, well, it's probably just easy anti-cheat, realistically. I feel like that has messed with the, like, online stability so much, especially with the 2-minute disconnect bug. The weird thing is, like, any of the malicious stuff that, like, has plagued the Souls series for so long, like, actually, like, corrupting saves and whatnot, not really corrupting, but just, like, soft locking in a way, just really messing up a person's build or a save file, was fixed by, like, just the game's code itself. Easy anti-cheat doesn't even do anything for that. And the weirdest thing is you can disable easy anti-cheat by launching the game with a text file instead of just launching it through Steam. So it actually doesn't do anything. That guy making his way over here now. Ah, they are. I have to be careful because the fire can hit me as well. Oh, that man has a Soar Seal or two on. I don't like how dangerously close they're getting to me. Oh shit, you can't just attack me. I don't have the poise for that. Oh god, I need to be careful. Because again, the dragon can hit me too. And they got DC'd, amazing game. I need to use these more. Because they have a bit more AoE to them. Did he just run off the ledge? Yep, he did. Amazing. Because, you know, he was so concerned about the dragon and me shooting the cannon at him, he was looking backwards. And, like, I've done that so many times, where you just don't know the environment 100%. And then I don't want to be a blue. Oh, no, stop it. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, helping host out like that. I just feel like it's... I wonder if the speed of being summoned as a blue is better now as well. I wonder what they're fighting. Oh, the gargoyle. Okay, makes sense. Ooh. Oh. Ah, they got knocked down. That was a waste of a shot. Oh shit, he saw me. Oh, this someone died. Oh, yay! I did it. But that's something I love about the cannon is it causes panic. That never happened when I was on like a bow version of this build, where it was just like a little bow shooting poison arrows. Like it would be slightly annoying, but they wouldn't just mad dash like that. Okay. Honestly, these invasions have been going pretty well. They're a good mix of actually random invasions and people hosting, which is why I like level 90 so much. Because also around like, I would say 70 is around where like a character becomes an actual build. Okay, so they aren't inside. Actually, where would they be? Oh, they would be down, I think. Yeah, they're below. Let's look. Oh, would they? They may be fighting the magma one. Maybe. Let's see if they see me. That's kind of obvious. Oh, that's pretty good. Because I'm just out over here crouching, not blended in whatsoever. But it works so well because if you're invaded, you're looking for red. You're not looking for a human. Or like a host type of effect. That's why I love random invasion so much. And the reason it works so well is with the concealing veil, you like smoothly fade into visibility. You don't just suddenly pop up whenever they're in range. But I'm still like, I feel like the claymore well, maybe it just looked like a decorative sword leaning on a rock. Maybe. With a cannon also there for some reason. Actually, can I clip that? I need to open up another, layer. There we go. Flip. I'll do this after this invasion. That's a good funny clip of them being blissfully unaware of where I actually am. Oh, they're taking the shortcut. Okay. Well, that means they're probably about to fight the boss. Speak of the devil. Oh, YouTube's clip maker is actually really good. I find the Twitch's clip maker to be very, I guess, like, laggy in a sense. Actually, I won't spam, I'll just let it go passively while I actually make this. Okay, got the right spot. I'm just letting it play out to see where it actually ends. You know what? Good enough to end it there. I'm so bad at giving stuff titles. Might post that on Twitter later. Because I've been meaning to actually use Twitter as like more of a social media. Twitter though, it's not great. But I mean, it's fine to share clips and whatnot. Just not any actual discussion of anything worthwhile. Oh boy, another invader. I need to be drinking more water as well. Oh, he doesn't know I have like 5 seconds of invulnerability. Yeah, I did it. I always feel bad killing people with it, just because if they don't understand the mechanics, it looks like I'm cheating. But it is what it is. And also, you can never... Well, At level 90, I feel like 800 HP is not that uncommon that I probably should expect it, to be fair. Is what it is, though. Okay, let's go back to spamming invasions now that... Oh, pretty good. Okay. I feel like I need to do more stealth shenanigans, because I haven't been doing that enough. Then again, we haven't really been invading areas that work extremely well for it, because like more forested areas work best for stealth. Oh, this guy is panicking right now. Yay, we did it. The cannon is such a fun weapon. And again, whether or not it actually makes sense for a Highlander to have it up for debate. Because I mean, I suppose it depends on what specific time frame of Highlander you're talking about, because they did end up with firearms eventually. So, is what it is. I mean, like, fashion-wise, I feel like it's fine, which is all I really care about. And also, just for fun, it definitely checks out. Well, this might be a good spot for shenanigans, as you do. That wizard has no HP. Ah, I hit a tree. Okay, I think the wizard's looking for me now. Oh shit, he locked onto me. Not quite in range. Ooh, Star Shower. That's the better version of the spell now. Oh god, where's your HP, my dude? I'm just gonna pop this. Needed to lock on a bit earlier there. I have shenanigans to do. Why does he have 600 HP? Oh shit, it missed. Pretty good fight. I should use actual weapon. I don't think I've used the straight sword a single time yet this stream. I mean, I just find the claymore to be generally good enough. I should go for like a sword and board setup more often and actually like practice parrying, because I feel like I've parried in this game less than any of the other Souls games, which I suppose makes sense because of how high damage everything is. It makes parries incredibly risky to go for. Especially because of how easy and quick most jump attacks are as well, which are unparryable. Oh, this is another good stealth shenanigans, because they can't even see me, but I can turn invisible too. Oop. Okay, there's a guy over there. Okay, he's locked on to me. Or maybe not. Okay, this guy is. That does so much damage. Oh god, that's physical damage. Oh, that's a cliff. Hey, I'm not dead. Easy game. I have no idea where I am, by the way. This is going to be a hard fight, though, because occult, scavenger swords, rivers of blood, which, I mean, it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still a very good weapon. And a caster with a blasphemous blade. That was close to landing, but not quite. Are you on the rivers of blood now? Oh, Hand of Millennia. I might be dead here. Haha, I'll take it. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, and by hurt I mean literally, I mean it's not technically a one-shot, but still like 90% of my HP. I'll take the one phantom kill though. That was nice. Like a very well-spaced full charge R2. So that blasphemous blade just did probably a good like 14 to 1500 damage, which at level 90 is reasonable, especially if they're downscaled. And even undownscaled, if you use a Shard of Alexander, it just hits so hard. Like most Ashes of War in this game, realistically. But then you can just make him do 15% more damage for whatever reason. I really hope they do a general balancing patch where they limit how much you can stack different buffs. Like if you want to use like charge skill or Shard of Alexander, so a Godfrey icon or Shard of Alexander, you can only use one of them, you can't use both. Because having two 15% modifiers on lots of Ashes of War is kind of crazy. He's just going to the boss fight, whatever. Wait, why did that shoot so high up? Oh, he hit the... I think he's just going to the boss fight, right? Oh, that was way too late. And I actually landed it, though. I got the spacing down correctly. Let's just do arrows reach. Wait, did that not hit? Oh, there's a kill, or like a hitbox between me and it. That's unfortunate. I don't know where the other guy went, but presumably over towards the boss fight. Oh, it looked like he might have already went into the boss fog because he hasn't aggroed the giant yet. Ah, he went into the... I don't think the summon actually fell off there. Because it looked like he went further back. But I guess like I got like kicked out by the host early enough that there's a potential he slid off, but can't say for sure. The invasions are really fast now, you love to see them. Yeah, I need to mess around with this straight sword more. 'Cause I think Square Off could do some insane damage if it ever actually landed. But I also feel like a different Ash of War would probably end up being better. I think these guys are already fighting. Yeah, right. What other Ashes of War? Because I don't really want to use any of like the I guess standard Ashes of War, if that makes sense. Like Thunderbolt or Beast Roar, whatever the projectile roar one is. I guess I could look at them now. Ashes of War. That might be decent for like a roll. Well, is it decent on a straight sword though? Because I feel like a straight sword might not have the range for it to be good. You know, I'm just gonna try out Square Off for now. Yeah, let's do a few straight sword invasions. Because the other thing is, if I'm using the straight sword, I'm probably one-handing it anyway. Which means I will very rarely actually do the Ash of War. Oh, and another weird thing. If I go this, even though it says my Ash of War is Square Off, if I press out... Oh, it went into... I could have swore on a different Ash of War, pressing L2 would two-hand the cannon instead, but for Square Off it works properly. Interesting. These guys might also challenge him. Oh, yeah, there we go. Rip. Unfortunate side effect of global invasions, you also hit the areas where it's right next to a boss fight and you don't actually get to fight them. Is what it is, though. Well, I don't think I've had to invade... Well, to be fair, the last few invasions haven't actually been invasions. It's just been people entering boss fogs, but the actual, like, invasion mechanic has been extremely quick, which is always good to see. Oh, God. God, what is going on here? Is that's a host? Oh, that damage is actually not particularly great. Also, another random host with way too little HP. Also, that straight sword damage is not great. I feel like I'm so used to just, if I am using a straight sword, I'm dual wielding them, so it's literally just double damage, where a single straight sword just feels kind of bad. So I think it may be for the best that I just keep that as a, like, they're low on HP, I just need one roll catch to finish them off type of deal. So is my mic a little bit loud? I can't quite tell. Mic a little bit loud? Oh, no, it's fine. I guess I also wasn't looking at it during, well, they were like right nearby. I guess it could also not be. God, how do you get up there? We're just gonna use a Phantom Finger because I feel like they're quite a ways ahead at this point. Because invasions can be pretty desynced with the host. Yeah, I'm all the way up here now. Which it looks like they're at that elevator. As soon as it starts going up, I shoot. Oh, was that a red? Did I just shoot at a red? It looked like it may have been. Where's the lever? Oh, there it is. Oh, there is a red. Okay. Whoops. I do really like how the fashion on this character turned out. Hey, we did it. And by, yeah. Oh, it looked like, Knight Rider Glaive character. I feel like, as annoying as Quickstep can be if used purely defensively, I feel like as long as I use it to, like, move forward and be more aggressive, that has to be more interesting to fight than if it were like Storm Stomp. They press a button, I Storm Stomp, have near infinite hyper armor, confirm an R2. That has to be infuriating to fight. Or really any just damage focused Ash of War, where I land Ash of War 2 times, they become dead. Oh, he's just going. I'll take that trade. He's one-handing it so we can go for a parry. My stamina. Well, welcome back again, Dev. That parry felt good. Good fight. I love whenever the prediction parry actually lands. Because most of the time they don't. Well, because the player base for Elden Ring is so... like, there's so much more variety in it, I feel, which makes sense because of how many copies it sold compared to previous Souls games. Where I feel like prediction parries in Dark Souls 1 were typically the easiest to land because the community was so small. Everyone who played it was, like, they played Souls games, so they all kind of approached the game somewhat similarly. Whereas in Elden Ring, it's like, yeah, some players you have no idea what they're gonna do. And some players, they just, like, do the weirdest things. Like, you'll run into some people who will... They'll have the one move that they really like, and they do nothing other than it, which always catches me off guard. It's like, why? It's like, there's other buttons you could be pressing. But I mean, if it works for them, it works for them. Like, what else can you really say? Hey, over here now. I don't think there would be another Dark Souls 4. Like, because I feel like Elden Ring is a pretty... Just pop this guy quickly. Because Elden Ring would definitely be considered like a spiritual successor to the Dark Souls series, but I don't think it would make sense for them to go back and expand off of, like, the Dark Souls world again. If anything, I don't really expect there to be like a sequel to Elden Ring. They'll probably just farm a lot of DLC from Elden Ring, more so than just make sequels from it. Because I feel like FromSoft, it's good for the company to explore new ideas, which new IPs allow. Whereas if they, like, want to build off the same IP over and over again, it kind of limits what they can explore. Like, Sekiro was a fantastic game. I just wish it had multiplayer, or like PvP, because that's what keeps me playing Souls games. but like the actual mechanics and all that they introduced with Sekiro were very interesting. Oh, there's no way Elden Ring doesn't get DLC. Also, I'm going for the... Oh, he was paying slightly too much attention. Okay. He likes his R1s. Okay, he knows not to spam parries. Well, that actually has a ton of range. Oh god, 2 rapiers. I don't have the poise for this. That damage isn't great. Oh, he has the take less. Ooh, Dragon Breath too. Jeez, yes, the rapier spam. I'm dead here. Yeah. Oh, that has some crazy range to it. Up down here now. Oh god, he's being aggressive. Rip. I need some... Because the low poise with quickstep is fun to do, but with a claymore you just have a really bad time against rapiers, because if they two-hand them I can't even... Like, heavy rapiers will always be an issue unless I start poise stacking, which would ruin the fashion, so I'm not going to do that. I probably should have stuck with the sword and board setup there, because the claymore was not going to get a hit in. For PC, what were the minimum specs again? It's not crazy demanding, it's... And they have fixed a lot of the performance issues since release, so... I would say it's like mid-tier levels of demanding. Not crazy, but like you need a decent PC for it. So minimum specs would be like a GTX 1060-ish, 3 gigabytes of VRAM. Then an i5, 8400, or a Ryzen 3. So, like, not crazy requirements, but, like, also not potato. I mean, I'm sure there's ways, like, if you don't care about the multiplayer, you can probably have mods to just destroy the visual quality to run it on lower hardware, but I feel like the multiplayer of a Souls game is a very, like, it adds a lot to the experience. Both PvP and co-op if you like co-op. Oh yeah, integrated graphics probably would not be quite enough. Ah, you hate to see it. Yeah, laptops typically have integrated graphics. Oh boy, it's a party. Wait, it's this group again? Oh god, those frame drops. Yeah, it does heal me, but it still does... Ooh, actually... I need to watch out for madness build-up. Unfortunate. Oh, how? Ooh, you hate to see that. At least they fully whiffed everything. Oh, that guy does not have HP. Ooh, crazy frame drops. I feel like we're gonna get a hunter summon soon. Bad heal. Not an awful heal. Nice. There we go. That was a fun fight. Yeah, as I was saying, laptops typically have integrated graphics, which just means it's like just part of the CPU doing like the graphics computing, which usually for like a 3D game like this don't quite cut it. Like if it's modern enough, it might work for like Dark Souls 1 or Remastered, but even then it's not typically ideal, just because like a discrete or dedicated GPU helps a ton for computing graphics because it's specifically made to do those tasks, so it's a lot more efficient at doing them as well. Yeah, did those weird like frame drops I was getting show up on stream as well, or was it just like, I mean they had to have, it wouldn't make sense for them to not. I imagine that was people trying to connect, because I feel like the matchmaking system is really inefficient in this game for some reason. Whereas, like, in the past, like, how long have I played this game? Okay, take off 100 hours when the game was still getting patched initially. And, like, the past 300 hours, like, all the performance or crashing issues I've had have happened during matchmaking. Which is really weird, but I guess for the typical playthrough experience is perfectly fine because those are relatively rare events. It's just when you're primarily doing PvP, it gets a little annoying. Oh, they're all the way down there. You'll have to see it. And it's a Scarlet Rock guy as well. Amazing. I love this weapon so much. 1 second. Nah, that's not clip worthy. That was just a good shot. It's not nearly the same as the hiding in plain sight, shoot him off the elevator kill I got earlier in the stream. It was still a pretty good kill, don't get me wrong, but there wasn't really anything unique to this build about it. So I need to use the fiery, like the explosive bolts more than lightning, just because I feel like they are bit more thematic to use like an explosion instead of a giant lightning bolt. Even though I do feel like the lightning arrows are a bit better because they fly straighter and faster. I'm not sure if they fly faster, but they definitely fly straighter. Which I guess, depending on how you look at it, a straight path is faster than a curved path, so is what it is. Okay, so they are potentially nearby or they were really far away below me. One or the other. I guess I just kind of go off in a direction and see if I... Oh, they're in here, I feel like. Maybe? Or are they forward? Okay, so the frame drops did show up on... Oh, they're over here. Okay. Oh, did they see me? You better watch out for that ball. It's coming for him. Ooh, that guy doesn't do damage. A bit early on that parry attempt. Really bad attempt on that. Oh, this is a perfect opportunity to try swear off. Yeah, they don't have the HP for that. Yeah, I don't feel like Swear Off is a particularly good Ash of War, because... like, the thrust just seems like it would be way too slow to land most of the time. I guess I could try the R1 version of it. Maybe that does decent damage. Okay, you're trying to install Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Oh yeah, downloads can be brutal. Especially depending on the speeds a host has. Because, like, before I moved away from home for college and now grad school, like, I would just treat downloading a game or something as, like, an overnight ordeal. It's, like, typically around now when it's, like, evening, like, not great ISPs are really throttled, so just everything takes forever anyway, just wait for night, if that is the issue you can run into. It really depends on the individual ISPs, though. Because, like, if they oversell, there's gonna be throttling, is what it comes down to. Okay, so they might be hanging out outside. Where in the game is that pointing to? I'll try running around this back part first. I feel that it would make more sense for them to be there for me to have invaded where I did. On the app server, they may be part... oh yeah, like that could do it. Wait, they're summoning... who are they summoning over that way? Wait, are they outside? They're outside the castle, aren't they? Why would I invade all the way up there then? Interesting. Yeah, they're like right outside. Surprise! They are summoning another phantom, so... oh wow, they actually have a good amount of HP. You'll love to see it. Oh, okay, good fight. I'm not sure what they went... like, did their shield arm twitch a little bit? Maybe they were going for like a parry on my wake-up attack? Can't say for sure though. So, looking at how fun in comparison level 90 invasions are, I might make a version of my sorcery build at around level 90. Just to get not level 125 gankers constantly. Because the way that build ended up is much more suited for dueling. Because it's another low poise greatsword build. Why do I keep doing low poise greatsword builds? It's not a good thing to do. Because greatswords are just low enough that they benefit a ton from poise. Anyway, so I don't want to be a hunter. So I might make that build at a lower level. We'll see. Yeah, like if it's evening for you as well right now, it might just be the like ISP throttling some downloads to make the rest of the internet work reasonably well for other people. So overnight it should go back to full speed, I would imagine. Because 5 GB shouldn't take that long. Even on like a subpar internet connection. Oh,
Hey!
Oh, I'm dead. I should have looked around first. That's a pretty hilarious invasion for them. To just spawn in, shoot a cannon, then roll off the ledge before anything else happens. It do be like that sometimes. So that was in Nocron. Where was... that must have been at, like, this side of Grace, right? Oh yeah, I can see exactly where I died. Interesting. Can't say I've ever invaded that specific spot before. Okay, we're in Crumbling Far on Missoula again. But they're not quite at the boss fight yet, so we might have time to intercept them. We shall see, though. I guess it depends on if they have already aggroed the fight before, because if not, they can go in through the above doorways. Oh yeah, 1 kilobyte a second will not, or I guess kilobit, because for some reason ISP is advertised in bits instead of bytes, even though every file size is byte. Stealth cannon is fantastic because I tested it with a friend. If I'm sneaking, I'll show up like as soon, because it's a transition. It's not an instantly you pop up visible. You fade in. So I'm fully visible like as I'm shooting the cannon. So if you're not paying very close attention, it's pretty much just surprise cannon, which is hilarious for my end. Oh, yeah, like if it's a specific host that's letting you download the files as well, that would just make it take forever. So... Ollie doesn't like my cannon shenanigans, that's no fun. Oh shit, you can parry a staff bash. Interesting. Okay, he's buffing up. Oh, can I not parry that because it's a stealth sorcery? I know for sure I can't parry this, but... Oh shit, I can! I did not know... This is a very interesting invasion. Am I too close to the side of Grace, maybe? Maybe he just wants to grab that. Don't know what's going on here. But now it's a 3v1, and I'm kind of surprised the other blue just kind of chilled out as well. And now I'm invisible, so... Where is the other blue, though? Oh god, don't die, blue. Oh shit. Whoops. You didn't see a cannon shot, I would never. Like, everyone here is just confused. Why is nobody fighting? So confused. Everybody here is like a caster or arcane build. I think I just go Scorched Earth relatively soon here. Oh, he has flowers. That's cute. I guess we're just doing a shield battle now. Can you parry shield bash? Yay, we did it. That was very... That was an invasion, to say the least. Oh yeah, that's good. You found a better server to download the game. That other server must be awful for it to go from like a day to 45 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that invasion, because like the host ended up fighting me anyway, but they just chose to make it a shield fight for some reason. And then the two blues stood by and did nothing, which is as well kind of odd, but is what it is, I suppose. It's already been like 2 hours, wow. You know the game's a lot better in terms of like online health and invasions when it goes from like an hour of streaming the game's PvP feeling like it takes forever to 2 hours feeling like nothing. Then again, I feel like a huge part of that is not only is it more active, but I'm also at not meta level PvP. And I see people keep saying that higher levels are also good for activity and build variety, but I feel like even if you run into people who also aren't going for like optimal build, I don't want to do it. Just being at higher levels, it makes the people who are going for optimal builds all the more annoying to deal with, because they'll all have insane amounts of poise and one-shot abilities and all that. It's like, funnily enough, this build has more HP than my level 125 sorcery build, because I did go kind of a glass cannon route for the sorcery build, to be fair. Actually, are the defenses pretty similar as well? Yeah, I want to say sorcery build also has around 20s for defense. But since this has more HP, it's tankier, because HP usually trumps actual armor in these games. Okay, they wouldn't have line of sight, so let's do some sprinting. I think they're at the side of Grace. I love the cannon, like, if I shot a singular arrow, this wouldn't be the response. The cannon is so fun. I mean, Elden Ring PvP streams and just Souls PvP in general has always been some of my favorite things to watch. Like, I've been watching Ouroboros and PvP since, like, 2012-ish? Oh, one of their Phantoms CC'd. Oh, it's this group again. Okay. Good fight. Oh, that damage. But yeah, like, the variety that you encounter in Souls game invasions, like, there's a reason so many people play these games despite all the just insane balance issues. It's because the variety is kind of unmatched. And just the number of dumb, like, so much dumb stuff can happen in invasions. I don't understand the people who, like, I think a lot of people have the wrong mentality when it comes to Souls invasions or just PvP in general, where they take it extremely serious. Oh, they're just gonna go into the boss fight probably. Oh, maybe not. Ew, I was lucky there. I just had the end of my invincibility. He has a great shield, so that's going to be relatively difficult to deal with. Ooh, frostbite. That's going to hurt my stamina. Oh, that's painful. I need to time that a little bit better. Ow. I could have maybe gotten a backstab there if I was positioned a little bit better. Ooh, that's painful. I like how I say that after every time I get hit in this invasion so far. Oh, it's Royal Knight's Resolve. You know what? That would do it. I probably should have died there, to be honest. Oh, I'm lucky that missed. That should be that guy done. Yep. Actually, I don't think that's Royal Knight's Resolve, because if it was, it probably would have one-shot me. It's probably Knight's Determination. Or just Determination. He's two-handing it so I can't go for a parry. Oh, that was a good trade. Okay, I have 2 heals left. Good to know. There we go. He has so much poise, he just ignored the straight sword hit. That's pretty good. Ooh, crouch poke. Ooh, that's painful. 1 heal to go. Should be fine. Ow. Not if we keep playing like this, though. Ooh, more frostbite. Ooh, ow. That was a very aggressive attack there. Oh, I'm dead. Rip, good fight. So yeah, when I was fighting Moog, the blood, yeah. That was a fun. Like, I liked a lot of, well, there's a few bosses in this game that I think are really bad, but for the most part I really like the boss fights. Oh yeah, it's good that the downloads going a lot faster for you. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I feel like a lot of people have the wrong approach to PvP in these games, where they just take it very seriously for some reason. Like, it's a competitive, like, ranked, like, PvP game, but it's not. Ow, my HP. I have to be careful of that gravity right there. Eee, waves of gold or whatever that. Yeah, I did it. Oh, rip. Yeah, Fire Giant's one of those, like, more iffy bosses, I feel, because it's kind of gimmicky and there's a lot of running involved with it. That's something I don't really like bosses doing when they have so much mobility but they're not aggressive with the mobility. Because it just makes it just a lot of downtime in the fight where you're not actually fighting anything, you're just walking towards the boss. Like, Torrent can help some with it, but even the process of mounting and dismounting continuously is kinda bad. Hardest main story boss would definitely be... well, main story boss. For first playthrough, which one took me the longest amount of time? For main story. It's also very build dependent, I feel, but I think for my build and for first playthrough, it probably would have been Malekith. Well, or Godskin Duo, but Godskin Duo's like, it's a required boss, but it's one of those bad bosses, I would say, where the design, it's not difficult for the right reasons. Then there's also, like, the last boss is also challenging, but again, not necessarily for the right reasons. It's more so just like a supply or like an endurance contest in a way. Yeah, that's the other thing. If you get tempted to use Torrent to move a little bit faster, you have to be really careful with how you do so. Why is this guy just bridge dueling? Oh, that damage. I'm eating that dead. Oh, nope, dead. Not a good fight. Almost got the, I think, yeah, that would be the host because he was rune arched. Almost got him. I just needed to not miss that one roll catch. But yeah, I think the Phantom was over leveled because Rivers of Blood is not that strong typically anymore. I did get hit partially by the blade and the ranged attack, which is still, I think it's a little bit nerfed compared to what it was, but it's still a very strong weapon, if both the blade and, like, projectile-ish part of it hit. But it's nowhere nearly as dangerous as it used to be, which is good. But then you also had scavenger swords on backup, which, if the build is made properly, it is an instantaneous bleed proc, which is very strong. Yeah, like going back to mounting and dismounting Torrent, I want to say if you're mounting, you have iframes, where like you can't be knocked out of it. But it's the dismounting. Well, I think technically if you do that animation, it has iframes. It's just if you do like a jumping attack, you can get hit out of the jumping attack, of course. But I know there's, at least, I'm not sure if it was ever patched, but it used to be that this all gave you iframes, so you could just spam this to like survive AoEs, which was a little bit odd. Actually, the whistle might not have iframes, but it's still a lot of iframes if you think about it. But again, I can't say if that's still the case. It may not be. Because they may have like thought like on command extended iframes like that was a bit odd to be in the game. It also took him like half a year to slightly nerf Bloodhound Step, so hard to say how actively patching, or how actively they are patching some stuff. So this looks like a bonfire duelist. He's not rune arced, and he's having a bad time. You know what? I think this invader has it. I like how it's a cosplay build. And he's feeling the same pain I do whenever fighting people with fast weapons. He doesn't have enough poise to deal with rapiers very well. Which is why he switched to... I think that's a partisan? And a shield? Actually, that's what I could do. I could switch the claymore for a partisan. Then I have shield pokes as well. Like, I'd take a ton of chip damage if I shield poke with this small shield, but I would hope I would win the trade with a thrusting sword chip versus them getting stabbed by a spear. You would think I would win that trade, but hard to say. We'll get Game of the Year. I think it at least for me, like my personal Game of the Year will be Elden Ring for sure. As far as the actual award goes, I think it might have more of a challenge because by the time the awards actually come around, Elden Ring, like it came out in February, so it won't be as fresh in people's mind as, say, like a game released later in the year. That's gonna be short, yeah. Was that a summon falling? What was that? I'm just gonna be annoying and sneak. A little bit late on that. I didn't realize that was there. No way. No. What it? Oh god, wait, excuse me. What? 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 It was too good to believe. Oh god, that damage. Zips it? Oh, I'm stuck, I'm dead. Yeah, rip. So they didn't DC, they just had a lag spike. Yeah, God of War Ragnarok releases at the end of year. Yeah, because I feel like I guess it depends on when they announce DLC for Elden Ring as well and when it actually releases. Because end of the year would be really fast, but I guess they do typically, I want to say historically, Souls DLC has been like 8 months after release, so it could potentially release before the end of the year. We'll see. Like they could do like a fall release for DLC. And if they do that, it would be fresh in people's minds again for Game of the Year, so maybe. And we're also at like Elden Ring, like previous Souls games or like Bloodborne also. Actually, I think Bloodborne got Game of the Year? Did it? I can't remember for sure. But all the Souls games have historically done pretty well in terms of Game of the Year. Like contest, I guess, or like polling. And then Elden Ring sold way, way more copies than any of the previous Souls games. I think it's at like 17 million. They expected 4. But we'll see. Or was it Dark Souls 3 that got Game of the Year? Oh, I'm way up here. I don't think I can do damage with the great bolts from that far away, if I'm being honest. Lego Star Wars. I feel like... I mean, I guess that those type of games do have a massive player base. Just at least for me, I feel like they might be a little too niche for Game of the Year. Well, I guess I can't really say that either, because like even God of the War or Elden Ring are both pretty niche games when you think about it. They're way over there. I really need to, like, I find, oh wait, you know what, let's change that. That Blood Flame Naginata? Oh, he keeps doing that spell that has a lot of motion on it, which is catching me off guard. I'm just gonna go in. I'm missing these shots so much, I'm just kind of wasting time. And by go in, I mean get closer, but go back to stealth. And there is another summon somewhere. Okay, summon there. Post there. Perfect. Okay, now that summon's separated. Let's move a little bit away from where we shot. A little bit late on that shot. They're getting really far away. Need to move up. Face cam. I mean, I've considered it. I just feel like for face cam to really be worthwhile. I went on the wrong side. Or can I go through here? I just feel like a lot of the time face cam doesn't necessarily add value for some streamers. Like even for like YouTube videos and all that. Because you really need like vibrant reactions for it to add much. Which I guess since I've never really done it, I can't say for sure that I don't, but like really nothing against it per se, but I'm not really currently planning to do so. Oh wait, no, he landed on the roof. No. Oh, I overcorrected on that. But yeah, maybe eventually. But like, you see a ton of small streamers or YouTubers or whatever where they just have a face cam. They can clearly tell it's a webcam. And it's just bad quality and it doesn't really add much to it. Like to the overall content, that is. Wait, how did they go up? Or are they down? What? Where did they go? 'Cause I know they're not up, but I don't... Did they just jump down? What? Are you going crazy? Wait, how did they get over here? Excuse me? Oh shit, yeah, they did. How did they get... They must have went down the, I hit it. Rip. You know what, let's just go down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless you're like very energetic and like excited in a way, face cams is just taking up portions of the screen, which isn't really adding much of value. Interesting bloodhound stuff. You switch to oh, it's a rapier. Oh, that's painful. Oh, nice. Almost done with the download. Oh, did one of the phantoms die and I missed it, and that's why the host ran away? Oh, nice. Oh, there's the other phantom. Whoa. Oh, he's still on here. Almost got a backstab off there. You need to be careful of blood loss. Oh shit. There we go. Now let's get the host. That was a very sloppy fight on my part, but we got there eventually. Like, I do have a decent webcam now because from all the different Zoom meetings and whatnot over the past, like, 2-3 years at this point. I just bought a decent one because the old one broke. It was like a $20 Walmart one before. But it's not surprising that that one broke eventually, but... What is up with these frames? It must be people, like, failing to join, because... It's only happened when that would be the case, really. Ah, he was hiding. Oh, there's a blue in here now. Interesting. Oh, shit. Rip. He has a great shield, so that's going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. Especially with a moon veil right there as well. They're healing me right now, guy. I'm not sure if you realize this. I need to be careful. I have 4 heals. Okay. Oh, I'm not dead yet. Thanks for the heals. Oh, I think another blue's on their way in. Ooh, close. Oh, dead. I wasn't looking at the moon veil there. That was a mistake on my part. Good fight, though. Yeah, I definitely need something to deal with great shields a bit better. Because, well, in Dark Souls 3, the square off longsword, Ash of War, or weapon art technically, did a lot of, like, shield stability damage. I wonder if that's still the case to where I could use it to break guards quickly. I'll try it next time I run into a great shield. Trying to convince your dad to play Elden Ring. I would say Elden Ring, like, the open world allows for a different enough play style that it's at its core very similar to Souls games, but it's not in terms of, like, progression. Because whereas before with Souls games, if you were just stuck on a boss and were not having fun with it, that's where you were on that character. And there wasn't really anything you could do about it. Whereas in Elden Ring, there's so much side content that you're not necessarily stuck on any individual boss for any given amount of time. I know you're like right there. I feel like the Phantom might be running up behind me. That's why the host is out here being like an easy target per se. Yep. Holy shit, that overleveled Phantom. Yep, rip. That first part usually doesn't do 90% of your health. Yeah, I mean, I feel like cursing is fine. Like, I don't actively avoid cursing. It's just, like, it really only makes sense to do if it's appropriate. So, yeah. And yeah, exactly. Like, since it's an open world, you can come back to the content later once you've, like, leveled up or got a new equipment or whatever. Then it will be easier because that's how Souls games are. Like, stuff gets easier as you get higher level and get better equipment. Oh wow, I did not realize you could invade all the way up here. In Altus Tunnel. Yeah, this would be, oh, they're right there. I love the cannon so much. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna pop this now because Moonveil threat. There we go. Oh god, the damage from physical attacks, it hurts. Not a good trade on my part. Oh, I didn't quite get enough chip, or any chip off that, really. We're just gonna go for this. Oh, it only did 27 damage? Oh, yeah, that's just not a good attack. Okay, you can still parry it. So it's only like colossal weapons that are unparryable two-handed. And there we go, good fight. So that is a decent roll catch wake up, you just have to already be hugging the person. Good to know. So yeah, the new invasion works is when you use the invasion items, you have an option of near or near and far. So nearby only, like I would just be invading in Western Liurnia, because that's where I am right now. But if I do near and far, it will attempt to invade everywhere in the game I've been. Like I don't have to rest at the sites of grace, I just have to be in that area. Which also includes all the individual dungeons, which, speaking of, I need to go back through on this build and make sure I get all of them, because the more places you have, the more potential connections there are to make. So yeah, it's just, it puts every available place, or every place you've been to in an available invasion. Then if there's somebody there when you're trying to invade, it connects you, which is fantastic. And on PC, there's been a very similar mod for Dark Souls 3 and then retroactively 2 and 1, which essentially do the same exact thing. But they made it official, which everyone was really surprised they actually did that. Oh, that was a bad shot. But yeah, exactly. Because the main issue with finding people to fight is this game's so massive. There's right there. I have to be careful because that thing will do damage. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a summon here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm dead. Ooh, a hunter as well. Oof. Yeah, I need to surely... Oh god, it's a rapier. Oh, my stamina. It disappeared so quickly. Okay, should be good to sip there. You can get headshot by throwing knives? Interesting. It's fine. This sounds to be one of the most annoying invasions I've ever encountered. You know what? I have a thing specifically to deal with this, and it's invisibility. Because now the blue's gonna get brave and come at me because, oh, they just saw a particle effect. Oh wait, they can see all the knives sticking out of me, that's kind of funny. I went between his legs, that's pretty good. Okay, so I can go around the side there. I'm gonna go for a kill on the blue. A good roll, or jump attack. Interesting. Ooh, a co-invader. He'll love to see you. I'm just gonna do that so it's easier for them. Oh, good mix-up. there we go. That was a fantastic invasion. That was really fun. Like that, all parts of the all parts of this build I love happened in that invasion. From like being annoying with all the stealth mechanics with the cannon. Then because I can be annoying with the cannon, the blue went after me when I tried running away. I took out the blue, but then reset before the host and their phantoms got here. But then I was able to stall long enough to get a co-invader. And then I got to do some fun bullshit that's possible with the quickstep. And even though, like, I mean, the thing is, you can do all the quick step stuff with poise, but fashion-wise, I find it better to not have poise. And also, I just find it more interesting if you don't have everything, which this game is really bad about preventing, because there's no reason not to have poise, mobility, and damage, and health. But as far as like thematics go, I find it's more interesting to have builds that focus on a few of those instead of all of them. Oh, where would these people be? I didn't even know you could be like up there. Oh. Ah, shit. Ow, my face. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I don't think they've done anything that would do magic damage. Oh god. I think what happened was my HP and poise ran out, so the lava stunned me, and then actually no, the blood loss would have stunned me for sure. But then damage just stacked up really quickly and I became dead. RIP. And actually, I mean the poise buff could have worn out. I was just being greedy for a kill on the phantom. Oh yeah, like I think that was when I started just regular college. I was like, don't have time for this anymore. And that was also, I mean, the only real reason the channel's kind of active now is because I'm streaming instead of making videos, is what it comes down to. Because streaming just works a lot better for the amount of time I have available right now. I'm just gonna reposition or attempt to. Then what would happen would be like I thought about being active again and then like, oh wait, it's like I don't really have the time for YouTube videos. And then it would stop for another lot of time. Oh, these spawns are just not great. I guess that one wasn't bad. That guy has a solid, like, 800 HP. Good fight. Yeah, I guess it also comes down to the type of content I was making at the time, because it was primarily like Minecraft focused videos. And what kind of happened was I started a big project, and then the thing about big projects are like the further along you get into them, the next part is just larger than the previous part. So it would just became like an exponentially increasing time commitment that I just couldn't keep up with. So now that's kind of why I'm sticking to like relatively smaller projects in Minecraft, and also just streaming it so then I don't have to like plan out the entire like video time lapse and all that. I can just build when I feel like building. So that was a greedy attempt there. I'm just going to use this. What is going on with this phantom? Ow. Oh god, there's another one. Oh god, the other one is a host. I'm dead. Yeah. Save me, skeleton. Decent hit. Oh god, they're up here already. That was bad. Ooh, yeah, dead. Blood loss causing stun is painful. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, that is something I've noticed as well for myself, is for Minecraft, I always had the tendency to just grind out endgame gear right away. But doing that just kind of burns you out relatively faster because of how, I guess, like, simple the game is in a sense. Because you know, like, it's not a first playthrough by any means, you already know what there is to be done, so it's just a matter of grinding out that stuff. And then it's just like creativity, which I like the creativity aspect of it. But then, like, right now Elden Ring is also kind of fulfilling, I guess, like, a creativity itch in a sense, because you can express it via builds and whatnot. Which is why I've never really liked doing just cookie cutter meta builds, because there's nothing interesting or unique about them. Whereas like this, I'm doing a weird, like, I'm just a Highlander, because why not? Oh, there they are. Oh, they also have like 600 HP. Oh no. Oh god, that does posture damage. Or like, I think that's parryable technically. Oh, I might be dead here from blood loss. I wonder if they know they get an R1 confirmed off that. So bad. Ooh, bit of latency as well. I don't know why the Moon Veil also causes bleed. Because I feel like it has a lot going for it. It doesn't need bleed and that as well. And I can't do that, I'm gonna bleed out. I have 2 heals left. Ow. Oof, the latency's not feeling great. One more heal, that's out of range. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I had the setup for it, I just missed it. Gotta be careful here. All I have to do is land one R2 and then they're dead. Good fight. Wish there wasn't quite as much latency, because that was a really sloppy fight, all things considered. And realistically, that fight should have just ended in like a single R2 roll catch because the guy had 600 HP. And I did miss a quick step backstab that one time. Like I was close to it, but I didn't like cue the R1 input to like get the actual backstab off, and then they attacked, which no longer in the backstab window then. Which is unfortunate. Alright, I should be spamming the invade option. I do hope they eventually update it to like automatically attempt every 5 seconds or so you don't have to spam the item over and over again. Just because it's like an oddity that has no real purpose. Unless the matchmaking servers are so bad that they need it to be every 30 seconds by default. But if they were that bad, it wouldn't make sense to have spamming be possible. Or maybe that's why the matchmaking is having so much issues right now. Oh, actually, what is a play? I'll check after this. Oh, well, not really an invasion. What is a player base like right now? That's 34k, not bad. I mean, that's a ton better than other Souls games half a year after release. Especially considering how relatively infrequent patches have been in like the issues on PC. Regarding like multiplayer anyway. But it turns out if you make a good game with a unique experience, people will play it despite having issues. And FromSoft usually does eventually get around to fixing stuff, it just takes a while, unfortunately. But I mean, at least they keep like patching games and whatnot. Then again, I say that as like Dark Souls 1 through 3 on PC haven't had online servers since before Elden Ring released, which is certainly a thing that is what it is. That is dual cross Naginatas. I'm gonna poke the bear. Let's be really confused. Ah, shit. That is some poise damage. The blue's like, guys, trust me, he's over here. I don't like being here. Bye-bye. Oh god, my controller, what is it doing? I'm gonna try disconnecting and reconnecting it quickly. Okay, you do the connecting part, please. Hello? Why is it not connecting? Does wired work? Oh god, something's happening. Nope. I'm gonna try turning off my Bluetooth quickly, I suppose. 1 second, people in this world, they must be watching me do absolutely nothing. Why is it not connecting? Okay, now it's connected, but it's not. This is odd. Maybe I need to kill my wrapper as well. So turn on Bluetooth. Launch DS for Windows. How am I still alive? I've just been here AFK with a blue and multiple summons for a while now. There's DS for Windows. I really probably should have just gotten a native Xbox controller, but I just like the PlayStation layout a bit better. Okay, now is the controller connecting. Hey, we're back. Amazing. Okay, now let me close out of all the random shit I had to open for that. How am I still alive? I was a sitting duck for a solid, like, 30 to 40 seconds, if not longer. Or are they just going for the boss? Oop, rip. Might still be able to get cannon shot off if I rush. Ah, they're really far off forward. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. Oh, that was a bad shot. Rip. Yeah, that was my shot and I missed it. Now the question is, will they wait for me for the PvP, or will they just go through the boss fog? Because it looked like the summon was probably a bit overleveled, because they had dual cross Nagi and Adas. But that doesn't necessarily mean they'll wait for PvP. Oh god, frame spike there. And, yeah, matchmaking. Well, I don't think it's specifically matchmaking, I think it's just like the connection system in general, so it was a lag spike when it was kicking me out of the world. So that was... I don't know how I lived through like a hard controller disconnect for that long. Where I had to cycle on and off my Bluetooth adapter. And the like DualShock wrapper for PC. I mean, it's not needed for Elden Ring. I just like having the wrapper because it tells me how much battery life is left. Whereas like by default, there's no functionality like that for PC. Why are you fat rolling? Why are you spamming through boys? Buff? Not quite enough AoE for that. Oh, running away from a page. Interesting. Ah, come on. Okay, I'm not gonna die to R1 spam. Oh, he has poise. Good to know. Oh, unfortunate. Good fight. Almost got me with the corner. But I was just kind of sitting there eating hits. Well, it's probably good I didn't go for a setup parry because the amount of chip a scythe would do through a small shield like this would be crazy. Because they have natural shield pierce, and this shield already lets through 26% of physical damage. Then I want to say that Scythe also does some holy damage. I can't say for sure though. I'll probably stop the stream in like 10 minutes or so just so I don't keep going. Because that is a problem with the like these games. There's so much variety and individual, I guess, like matches, if you want to say, like invasions or matches or whatever. They're relatively short, so there's always like, oh, I'll just stop after the next one, but then there's the next one and the next one. You don't see me. Oh god, he's not quite dead. I'm dead. Why is his damage so bad? Oh god. And save me. Not quite enough range on that. Oh, that works. I really need to get the Scarlet Rot out. Nope, not dead. I need stamina, so I'll play passively here for a bit. Oh, that might be me dead. That does damage. Okay, not quite. Okay, I'm just gonna use these. I'm close to a blood loss, which I need to watch out for. I'm stuck on something. Not dead yet. I don't really have anything to run to, though. Oh ho ho. Oh, good fight. Do I think streams should be at least an hour long? I would say so, because the main benefit of a stream is its long-form content versus, like, just watching a short video. I mean, I guess the main benefit of a stream is interactivity, not that it's just long-form. But in terms of, like, watching the VOD, like, it's long-form content almost always. And if you said anything in the last minute, or, no, I was just busy with that invasion. But yeah, I definitely missed a few opportunities for, like, roll catch confirmed kills, but it is what it is. Like, the more I use the quick step claymore setup, the better I will be at, like, having actual rundown, because I definitely feel like there's times where I should just sprint instead of quick step, for sure. Like, quick step is good for covering that specific distance, but you can't really quick step to cover long distances anymore. Don't mind me. Ah, shit. Are they both AFK? Oh, they want to fight. Let's go. Oh shit, they didn't fall off for it. Oh shit. Why is this guy not healing up? There we go. Ow. Oh. Oh, I missed a backstab opportunity there for sure. Magic makes me sad a lot of the time. It's fine. Fine. Oh god, that roll was not fine. Ooh, bad quick step on my part. Let's go for, oh god, that is damage. Lock-on was not nice to me there. Gotta watch out for this. I have 2 left. Good to know. Ooh, that might be me dead. Yep, rip. Oh, I aggroed the dog though somehow. Didn't even know there was one there. Oh, it's getting kind of close. Oh, why'd you switch targets, dog? You had it. What I should have done there is just focus. Well, the thing is I never like focusing the host down because I feel like that gets rid of a lot of the satisfaction of winning invasions. I find it a lot more entertaining, or not even really entertaining, but rewarding to clear out the phantoms first. Because otherwise it's just like an annoying duel with other people trying to attack you instead of like a brawl. But realistically, you always focus the caster first because they're usually squishier and they're more annoying to leave in the background just spamming spells at you. Okay, so they're up there. Oh yeah, that's never good. Boy, here they come. Is he gonna go for a plunge attack? Did they just like poise through my shenanigans? No. That's fine. Risky parry attempt, I respect it though. Elden Star is interesting. Can I parry? No, does not look like it. Okay, red's behind us. I'm gonna focus this guy down. Oh, that's death lightning, gotta watch out for that. Oh, good. Switch up. Oop, I might be dead here. Oh, good fight. I saw the other red, why is he... Oh, now he's just showing up, right? Okay, realistically, I don't think that red would have been much help. Yeah, that's something this build definitely has trouble with, is whenever people see the low poise and then they hard swap to like a rapier or something that they can just spam me down. I really should be better about switching playstyle whenever I see that happen. So I think I should just go to Sword and Shield when that happens. 'Cause the Claymore's just too slow based on how much poise I have. Ah, I can't end on a boss fight, or like a boss entry. Gotta end it on a proper invasion. Win or loss, as long as it's a fun one. There might be a timing to like side quick step. Ooh, this is a fantastic invasion location for me. Oop. I'm just gonna switch to Arrow's Sting now. Or Arrow's Reach, rather. Oh, no, oh, they're right there. Did the host just die to a wombo combo? Perfect. You know what? I'll do another one because as fun as that invasion was, it was just cannon spam. I mean, that was more PvE than anything else, to be fair. Oh, hey there, Armor Chad. This build is dumb. In terms of, like, it's not dumb strong or anything, it's just dumb in terms of making dumb things happen in invasions. I want to say around the 2-hour mark or so, I had a really good invasion that incorporated all parts of it. And what I've been practicing is... Yeah, wait, what is that? Did you use like a Twitch emote on YouTube, but because I have extensions, it auto-converted it to a Twitch emote, but I can't mouse over it to see what it was? Is that like a weird dance game type deal? Also, yeah. I still can't believe you actually changed your username to Armor Chad. And wasn't that purely based off of... was that a For Honor comment? Oh, interesting. And that doesn't... It's not the dance game emote, though, as far as I can tell. The extension also doesn't seem to properly scale based on 1440p displays, to be fair. So it's like tiny. Oh, this would be great if it was a crash invasion. Oh, okay, no, it went through. Well, maybe. Yeah, I need to find the segment where it's just all around a good invasion. Because like what I did was I was annoying with a cannon, a blue invaded, I ran away, hid, the blue was overly aggressive, then I picked them off, and then I got a co-invader, and then I did dumb quick step stuff to the host, including like a quick step backstab. Oh no, that's a marionette. Where's this host? Is there like some weird AFK spot here? Is that the host? Are they doing some weird hacking shit? Oh! That's pretty good. Ooh, got good spacing on that. Are they out of heals? Is that what I just saw? Oh, nope, they just used the wrong flask. Oh, that wasn't the right quick step I wanted to do. Gotta watch out for crouch poke. Let's see if I can get this. That feels good. That's gonna do. Ooh, I'm lucky I. No backstab on that? Feels bad. I need to do reverse back steps, or reverse quick steps there. Stamina, where is it? Oop, I'll take that trade. Oh shit, that landed. I should have safety rolled there, to be fair. I don't know, I just stood there. I missed the backstab attempt, or not even backstab attempt, but potential backstab there. Good crouch vote. He's not dead. Oh shit, I didn't kill him. Ooh. Oh, I queued up an attack there. That feels bad. Ooh, that feels bad too. Good fight. Sometimes you just have to do the simple roll catching stuff. You're just doing run around for bleed build? Yeah, sounds good. I'll probably do that sometime soon. Maybe tonight still, we'll see. I still need to like work out and whatnot. I'm gonna do, I mean that was probably a good invasion to end on, but I just want more. This build's really fun. Especially because I feel like the more I play it, the more comfortable I'll be with quick step comboing. Then that's always a fun time. And the thing is, like, it's just easier to do the backstep on attack, or backstab on attack with quick step. It's possible to do with a ravioli step. So it's not like a unique thing to quick step per se. Oh, please just stay right there. I ran into this group before, and they were also just AFK. So I don't... Oh, good. There they go. I whiffed that somehow. Oh, no, I didn't. Amazing. So are they... they must just be doing, like, breaks in between... Should not have gone for that R2. Oh shit, he's being aggressive! There we go. Oh shit. You know what? I think that's a good one to end it on. Causing somebody to roll right off the cliff with cannon panic. Ah, that was pretty good. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call the stream there. Richard, I might be down for Elden Ring still later tonight, but again, we just have to do run around anyway, so maybe, maybe not, we'll see. Might be live again tomorrow. I have no schedule. I have no consistency. I'll be live if I'm live, otherwise I won't be. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.